Yeah, but it broke down a few miles back.
Does it have supplies?
No, I brought everything I have.
You aren't allowed to have these in the city.
What if there's an outbreak?
We don't have outbreaks.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. You came on a very important week. They're holding a trial to decide the fate of a man who was harboring a fugitive, Taylor Roberts. They've been looking for her.
Yeah, I've seen the posters.
Lots have. They found her body on the outskirts of Benton. No one knows how she died.
You'll take care of him, won't you?
Yeah. I'll take him to the nursery. He'll be safe there.
Thanks.
What's your name?
Sarah Davis.
Well, Miss Davis, welcome to Troy.
You're supposed to be dead.
Surprised?
A little. How are you alive?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Call it luck. Maybe fate.
Fate? That's you, isn't it? Always carrying around that cross necklace like it means something. Does it give you hope? That's weak.
Oh, so is that what we're doing here? Doing what he sent you to do? It's dirty work? That's your problem, Rex. You always do as you're told, following orders. All you are is Adrian's little bitch.
We live and sooner or later we die. That's the key. Adrian's time is running out.
You're planning something, aren't you?
Has he said anything yet?
Nothing but the usual bullshit.
Then he's wasting time. And that's time that we don't have.
Then we have to do something.
I know!
The trial will result in nothing that can help us. It is a waste of time.
It is a law!
It is a stupid law! Kill him! We have the boy, you can take you to the cure. You're gonna get nothing out of Cyrus.
I'm trying to keep the city from a rebellion!
By demanding an unnecessary trial and leading him into the city, you lack the strength to make the tough calls, and you create chaos through your fear. You are in no shape to lead. Don't touch it! I'm going to put a bullet in your head and in his, and then the problem will be fixed. You have led this city into the ground, and I am going to pick up the pieces. You shouldn't be so stupid as to leave your water bottle unattended for someone to tamper with it. You shouldn't trust anyone, especially not someone so close to you. Why do you think people get so close? So they can take what you have.
It's on the other side of town, sir.
He's late. Tell him I'm waiting for him.
Yes, sir.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Your reign is over, Adrian.
This is my city! What? He brought it on himself.
You've lost it, Adrian.
Hey! Let us out of here!
It's not gonna happen. Don't waste your energy. It's not worth it. You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Must have done something pretty bad to get in here.
Depends on how you look at it.
That's how it always. It's not so bad down here after a while.
What'd you do to get in here?
It's a long time ago. After Zachariah died.
Zachariah.
Former leader of Troy. Things were better back then. I was a member of what we called the Liberators. You know them as the Hunters. As I said, things were better back then.
What happened?
Zachariah was killed. The people began to panic. They needed a leader. Adrian was next in command. He started fortifying the city, building the wall, saying it was to protect the civilians. More like caging them in. That's what I hate about people, is that when fear overwhelms them, they give up everything, they sacrifice everything for their security, even if they're pawning it off to men like Adrian, corrupt and putrid as they are. I spoke out against him, and here I am.
You seem to lack a faith in humanity.
Look around you. Where humanity is dying, faith is hard to come by.
Not if you believe.
You still actually think there's hope?
I know there's hope.
Like what? Cure?
Yes.
You know those radio reports aren't true. They're just trying to keep people calm. Most of those broadcasts have been on repeat since the outbreak began.
That's not what he's talking about.
Sarah?
A boy whose blood held the antidote to the infection sacrificed his life to save humanity.
How did...
We need to get you out of here and get to the machine.
I don't know where it is. Cyrus knows.
Where is he?
I'm not sure. They took him somewhere. To prepare him for a trial?
Well, we'll have to find him on the way.
No, it won't work. He's too heavily guarded.
Then we'll find it ourselves.
No. It doesn't matter if we cure the infection or not. Not in a world like this, where the dictators rule and the people are enslaved. It's bigger than that now.
What do you suggest we do? There are a whole lot of them and only a few of us.
We have to do something. I'm sick of running and hiding from the hunters who believe that this world is owned by them.
It's not our job.
It is now.
You're talking about a revolution.
Cover yourself up.
You might want this. For those of you who haven't served on this committee before, listen closely. We will discuss the charges of the accused and come to a verdict by vote. Until then, you will all be silent and given an hour to come to a majority decision. Failure to do so is not an option. Are there any questions? So now we begin. Cyrus Romero, you are charged with the crime of high treason and harboring a fugitive named Ayla Roberts. Is that correct?
Those are my charges.
Ayla Roberts was a threat to the security and safety of this city.
Not only was she a dangerous spy, but she tried to decapitate this government by attacking me, the leader. Then she attempted a violent escape, aided by this man who we believe was a secret supporter of her anti-government agenda the whole time.
That's not true.
You deliberately lied to your commanding officer about her whereabouts, even while you were on patrol for her. You falsified information and wasted our resources chasing dead leads because you didn't want her to be found, because you're her ally.
Assuming that's true, which it's not. If I wanted to help her in the beginning, I would have snuck her out at night. But she made her own escape.
I have reason to believe you unlocked her cell. A guard told me he saw you do it.
She escaped from the showers. She shot me in the shoulder.
How could she incapacitate a trained hunter like you, Cyrus? No. That's not what happened. There's no way she could have done what you claim.
She fought past the other guards too and into the forest. I wasn't even there.
If you had been doing your job, you would have detained her immediately. You let her go.
I gave her a chance.
You are not to play judge on the validity of any fugitive's opinion. That is the duty for a court, not an enforcer like you. You admit to letting her escape, and that's treason in my book.
I listened to her because I didn't think she was lying about anything.
You took sides with the delusional girl when you should have been making sure that she did not escape. You were not supposed to listen to her. You were not supposed to sympathize with her situation, whatever it was. You were supposed to make sure that she did not escape the city. You neglected your duty, and we found you with her protectors just minutes after she died. He's been with them the whole time.
What she's saying wasn't a delusion. Her experience really happened. I saw the evidence. I heard it on the radio. People talking about what she saw. Johnny Lewis and the cure.
There's no cure. She was lying.
Furthermore, Adrian, I neglected my duties because it was the right thing to do. All you did was try to condition her into disbelieving what she saw. That's no way to treat a prisoner of any kind, no matter what the crime is. You didn't even give her a chance.
A chance to tell me lies about a non-existent cure that makes the dead rise?
You don't believe that. You believe there's a cure. You're lying about all of this.
You accuse me of perjury when you're the one standing trial for treason? That's bold, Cyrus.
Adrian believes there's a cure. He was more concerned about suppressing a revolution. He wanted to keep her off the street so he could keep you in the dark and under his control.
The last thing this city needs is a civil war over a cure that does not exist.
That's not what you're fighting to stop. You're fighting to keep yourself in power. All you're doing was feeding your own ambition, Adrian, and to do that, you would crush anyone in your path. That's why you tried to have me killed, isn't it?
That's not what happened. Rex shot you in Kingston of his own free will. I would have had you brought back here.
Rex admitted to receiving an order from him to have me killed. If he was so just and fair, he would have ordered us to bring her back here alive. But no, he ordered us to bring her back here dead or alive. Remember, Adrian? I don't think he wanted people to know about the cure because of the lack of one. The fear generated by the very existence of the infection is what kept you in power. Without the threat of an incurable infection, you would have had no reason to rely on him for protection. He doesn't disbelieve in the cure, he fully believes in it, and that's why he's scared of it. That's why you try to shut Ayla up, so you can keep her down, these people down, and keep yourself in power.
This city is a haven for people against the threat of infection.
That's what it's supposed to be, but it's not. It's so far from that. Why would you withhold the potential for a cure if the city's all about the protection from the virus? You're so desperate, Adrian. I've seen you kill in order for you to get your hands on it. You've only got hours left.
He's lying!
Your leader is infected. It's only about his survival. If he had the cure, he wouldn't share it with any of you. With sick and undead family members, he'd rather hide it from you and keep it for himself.
I'm not infected!
Just look at him. You've seen it happen before, and it's happening now. Look at his skin. Look at the sores on his hands. Look how sick he looks.
It's not true!
He's not the kind of leader you want running the city. He's too selfish to rule. He even killed Rex. That's why he's not even here right now. Right now, his body's probably lying on the other end of this church. Just before the trial, Rex tried to overthrow him because he saw he wasn't fit to lead anymore. I witnessed it.
I had to do what was necessary!
It's illegal to kill within the city limits, but Adrian did anyway. He could have done it to me too, but he opted not to. That's why he tried to have Rex kill me in Kingston. He openly broke the law. No one is above the law, Adrian. Not even you. But clearly you have no respect for the law that you claim to uphold with such enthusiasm. You are not fit to lead, and we will not stand for the suppressive leadership anymore. There is a cure. It's right here. It's time to stand up and smash the symbols of the life we have.
Smash! 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 Smash!
people out of the city. We can't. It's sealed from the inside.
Cyrus, go!
Don't let anyone out of the city.
But sir, what about Cyrus?
He's mine.
There's too many of them. They're killing everyone. We can't fight back.
Come on, let's go.
We need to get to the wall.
As long as it's still standing, we don't have a chance. We're sitting ducks. We need to bring it down.
How do you suggest we do that?
I don't know. We'll have to get creative.
Be safe.
No promises.
Give me the cure, Cyrus.
It doesn't have to be like this, Adrian. You can save yourself and everyone else.
Give me the cure!
No. Ironic, isn't it, Adrian, that our salvation can be taken from a man who has none?
It's over.
So, what happens now?
I don't know.
It is impossible to know peace. If it's even in reach at all.